Alright, I'm gonna try to make this video real quick because I'm outside right now and it's mad cold. It's really cold. But anyways, I just wanted to get on here and share my thoughts. That's something I do not do a lot because I'm scared. I'm afraid to embarrass myself. Well, at least that's what my demons keep telling me. But nevertheless. So, I don't know if you guys or anybody out there has ever went through this or been through it, but I have. Growing up, I was raised a Christian, a young black Christian. And not only that, I'm Haitian, so it was even tougher personally for me. So anyways, like I said, I'm just speaking my thoughts. This is how I feel, what I believe, and what I go through. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what everybody's going through, but anyways, I just felt like I had to share it. So it's my decision to do this. I'm gonna do it regardless. So yeah, so basically I'm gonna start off like this. I don't know if I'm gonna miss some part of the story, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. So growing up, I used to go to high school just like everybody else, and then I fell in love with sports. At first it was basketball, but being 5'6", 5'7", and probably 195 pounds at 15 years old. So I was a bit overweight, and I was really short. So it was hard for me to make any basketball team with my height and my weight because I was always the slowest guy on the court. I couldn't really play defense because I didn't have the length or the physical strength to keep up with the best of them. So I figured out that basketball wasn't meant for me. So I stopped playing basketball and I started playing video games, to ease the pain of the fact that every time I would try out for a team, I would get cut. They would throw me out. So I would just play video games, to forget about it. Play a lot of 2K, Basically, I was trying to live out my dream through the game. Thanks 2K for trying. But it didn't work out. But anyways, yeah. So then time passed by. I grew a couple of inches. I went from 5'7" to 5'10", 5'11". And then I figured, okay, since basketball is not gonna work out, even though I was 5'11", that's still short because I didn't have ball skills to play point guard. But as I grew 5'11", I got slimmer and a bit bigger. So I figured I could have played shooting guard or small forward, but ain't no shooting guard with small forward that's 5'11". So I started playing football. It started with flag football, and I fell in love with the game. And I remember some coaches invited me to try out. I tried out for flag. Once again, I was too slow. I got cut, And then I went back to playing video games, and I grew a couple of more inches and got bigger over the summer. And then I tried again. And I remember going to school, and I remember there was this guy named Jeffrey. No, I ain't pointing no fingers, Jeffrey. But I want to thank you though, because that motivated me that day. But anyways, yeah. So I went to school and I was sitting in a locker room with Jeffrey after a gym class who was playing basketball. And being on the court, it made me feel so bad because I realized how much I couldn't make it because everybody else was always better than me, taller than me, stronger than me, and faster than me. And then I remember talking to Jeffrey and telling him how I wanted to play in the football team because he was in the football team and to me, he was probably the fastest guy at my school. And I was just like, yo, since I can't make the basketball team, I'm gonna try for football. And he was like, okay, which position you wanna play? I was just like, I'm gonna play linebacker, bro. And he was like, what? And he started making fun of me. He was like, bro, first of all, you're too slow. He didn't even say you're too slow. He was like, you're too fat. You're slow. And that time I wasn't even that fat. He was like, you're too slow, you're fat. You're not strong enough. And you barely know how to play football. So there's no way in hell you gonna make the team, bro. At least he was honest. Like, he thought he was being honest, but that nigga tried to crack me up, bro. He broke me completely. Worse than any of my coaches ever did. But sitting there, I thought about it. I was just like, you know what? Nah, no more. I was just like, yo, bro, I swear on my life, by the end of the year, I'm gonna make the team. I'm gonna play linebacker, and I'm gonna start. They was like, bet, okay. But I promise you won't make it. I was just like, all right, let's go. And after I remember leaving the class that day, I was motivated as fuck. Like, I was just like, hell no, I'm gonna make that team. I'm gonna prove this nigga wrong. I mean, my bad. I'm gonna prove this brother wrong. I'm gonna prove my brother wrong. Yeah. I started working out, training. I went to the tryouts. Yo, I played hard, bro. I suffered during training camp. Burpees, push-ups, and all the, you know how it goes for football teams. All the workout, bro. The suicides and all that. Bro. Then I finally made the team. I made the team. And I remember the coach saying that I was too slow to play linebacker. Once again, another guy coming in front of me trying to like stop me from doing what I want to do. I was just like, nah, bro, I want to play linebacker. And he was like, yo, you're too slow. You can't play linebacker and you can't read the plays. So you're going to have to play lineman, bro. And he made me try offensive line. I used to get pancake every day, bro. And these guys used to make fun of me. They used to take pleasure out of like making me look bad on the football field. And I was like, yo, is this who we are? Like, are we supposed to be teammates instead of trying to? But you know, within time, I understood why. And I remember this guy, this Latino guy. He was older than me and bigger than me, and he was always pushing me back. You know, when you do a drill where linemen, you have to push each other to see who's the strongest, and he would push me all the way back to the end of the field, embarrass my ass in front of everybody. I was like, yo, stop, it's over. Like, we understand. Like, you prove your point. Then he was like, nah. He kept pushing me back. I was like, yo, stop it. And I couldn't get out of it. But I understand that he was just doing it to, like, push me to reach that limit and be like, yo, are you going to keep telling people to stop or are you going to, like, make them stop? And I remember those exact same words. Then I tried and tried. And then the O-line didn't work out because I was always getting pancakes. And then I couldn't pancake nobody, but I was always getting pancake. And then I tried D-line. D-line was worse because it was the same lineman. It was the same lineman in front of me trying to stop me from getting to the QB. So I was like, nah, bro. I tried. Then I was like, coach, just give me a chance at linebacker and I'm gonna show you. And then he was like, nah, you gotta get faster. And he made me try out for the what do you call that shit? Track. He made me try track to improve my speed, and I went to the track team. I worked out with them, went to the gym, worked out, got bigger. I tried to get faster. Even in track, during track practice, they used to tell me, "You the slowest person here, bro. How do you expect to be fast enough to play football if you're this slow? It's like you're not even trying, bro." So everywhere I would go, there was always that one person telling me, "You can't do it." But every time I was always trying to prove them wrong. And eventually I got faster, I got bigger, taller, stronger. So I ended up playing linebacker and I started for the team. And I remember cracking the first person in practice. And it was my girl's ex. And I used to hate this dude with a passion. And he was one reason why like it motivated me to get better. And I don't have any thing in my heart for this dude because this dude, he pushed me too. And I remember cracking him on the football field. He got mad. We almost fought that day, but it just helped me get to where I wanted to be in life. And one thing I remember was like when I finally made the team, another obstacle. I remember my parents telling me that I cannot play football, I cannot continue because of church. Because if I would play football, I would miss Sunday services, Friday services, because of practices and matches. So once again, people trying to stop me from doing what I wanted to do. And I remember every time we would get on the bus to play football, I could never really concentrate on the game because I was always thinking about things that like were in my way. I was always trying to deal with things that were in my way mentally. I was always like, yo, what's the point of playing football if I'm not gonna go anywhere? So I started having these negative thoughts. I was just like, bro, they saying I'm not fast enough, I'm not strong enough, I can't make it to the NFL. Look at all these other linebackers, they so big. I remember I used to watch highlights of Ray Lewis to motivate me. I was just like, this dude is so big, he's 250 pounds. Look at his muscles, look at his height, bro. I'm so small, I can run fast, and that just put me down. So not only people were putting me down, I was putting myself down. My environment was so toxic, bro. But I don't really blame people because it was up to me to, you know, overcome that. And to be honest with you, I could never overcome it, especially in high school. It was recently that I started overcoming all these, you know, traumas, all these patterns that, you know, that were set way back. It's sad, and I know a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers are going through that right now. where you chasing after your dreams and you have people, your own friends, your own family members, people around you at church and everywhere. They're trying to stop you from reaching your goal. And I remember I could never concentrate in a game. I could never. I was afraid to hit people. I was afraid to crack people out, And it wasn't because I didn't want to play or I didn't want to be there. It's because of all these things that I was thinking about. I can't play football because I have to be in church on Sundays. I can't play football because I'm too small. And I remember at the end of the year, I had an offer to go play football at one of the most popular school in football we got here in Montreal, where we live. And the coach was like, yo, you should come try out, bro. I see you have a lot of potential. Like, just get bigger. We're going to train this summer. We're going to get you better so you could get ready for the season. I was so happy, bro. I was about to go to college, after, like, all the trials, all the hard times, and during my high school year, passing my grades, graduating. I even had a certificate for, best student. I accomplished so much during that year, but yet I let it all go because of what people would tell me, that everything that they told me I couldn't do, I just believed it. I was like, there's no point, coach, of going to play football there because I can't even make it. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I have to be in church. That's what I was telling myself in my head. I have to be in church anyway, so what's the point? I'm not gonna go to the NFL. I'm not gonna do this and do that. I can't play college football. I'm too small. Look at these guys. I can't even crack anybody in high school. What makes you think that I'm gonna crack anybody in college? These dudes they way bigger in college. So it went on, bro, and I never took the chance to play football, and it haunted me to this day. It's now that I'm getting over it, and I'm 24 years old, bro, and this happened like 8, 9 years ago, 7 years ago, bro. But I'm not getting over it. I'm getting through it, and I'm facing it, and and I just thought that I would let it out there, and I want to help you guys or anybody. If it's just one person, like if you're right here right now, I know it's quarantine right now, but you have a dream, whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be football, the NFL, or the NBA. It could just be you want to become a YouTuber, you want to lose weight, you want to get faster, get smarter. I'm here to tell you that you can, to be honest. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, but you're not even in the NFL, so who are you to tell me that I can make it? I'm not telling you that. In a sense, I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is I had to face, I would say, I'm going to say backlash, or my past. Basically, my past, it just caught up to me. It made it hard for me to accomplish anything until I realized that I had to face those things, face myself. I had to sit down and accept it that they like robbed me of my youth and everything that I wanted to do. And I had to accept that and face it and find a way to overcome it, or to go through it and to be a better me. And now I could say that I'm in the path to become a better me. And I promise you, I promise to myself that I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and I'm on the right path to do that. And y'all gonna witness. I'm a witness. People around me is gonna witness that. I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna film this right here. Today we're the 4th or the 5th of January, and we're in 2021. I'm gonna put this out here right now, out there for everybody to hear, and myself. I'm gonna put this on YouTube as proof and motivation to remind me that I'm on the path to accomplish my goal, my dreams, my destiny, and y'all gonna be a witness of it. So for you who's out there right now, who wants to do the same, and people are telling you can't, I'm here to tell you that yeah, you can. As long as you're willing to, you have the drive, and you keep pushing, I swear to you, you're going to do it. Just don't listen to people. Listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. Sit down by yourself. Listen to your heart. Listen to yourself. Believe in yourself. You're smart. You know what's good. You know what's wrong. You know what to do and what not to do. So don't let anybody tell you what you what you can't do and can do, because you already know what you can't do and you know what you can do. And if you know what you can do and someone is telling you that you can't do what you want to do, prove them wrong. Show them. So yeah, that's about it, man. My hands are mad freaking cold. I'm about to run back home, and work on myself, and you should do the same. All right, peace out. I love you guys. All the black queens and kings out there, keep y'all head up. I believe in you guys. I believe in myself. I believe in our culture. Let's move forward.